time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie get made. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown off this way. Doing all these shows, I been on the road. I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she can slay. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie get made.
Every other night another dollar getting made. Every other night started with a good day. I feel like a child, I got boogers in the...
Hello everybody, I'm Amber and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am actually going to be recreating this look right here, and if y'all have any questions just comment and stay tuned. Okay, so to start with, I am going to be doing my eyebrows. I feel like I'm so much better at this when I'm not recording. Now on to concealing my eyebrows and shaping them. I actually use the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous in the shade Fair. And I use this right here. Because I just use an angle brush like this one right here, and I shape my eyebrows. I feel like over the years my makeup techniques have gotten so much better. Me and my friend would actually sit at the computer and just sit there and watch YouTube videos all day. But yeah. Okay, now that I am done with shaping my eyebrows, I actually go in with, back in with my CoverGirl concealer, and I just put it all over my eyelid. Okay, but I just dab it all over my eyelids. Okay, I don't really know what kind of look I want to go for today. Well, I am going in with my L'Oreal LA palette in this Nude 2. Obviously you can tell that I've had this palette for a good minute, probably going on about 2 years. It wasn't that expensive. I believe I got it at Walmart for like $13. It wasn't that bad, and I love it. It just has a mixture of translucent browns and purples, and it gives you like 2 shimmers. Okay, and basically I am just going in with this color right here as my translucent color. We're just gonna tap off the excess. Okay, now that we have that on the lid, I am going to be going in with the palette. It's called Beauty Creations. We had a makeup convention come to town. They are originally from Brazil, and they brought in a whole bunch of their high-end products for very cheap. I believe I got this eyeshadow palette for $8, and the other one that I will be showing I got for $12. It has all these kind of eye looks. It actually honestly reminds me of one of the Huda Beauty palettes, and I love it. It's, I wouldn't say it's really easy to work with. You do have to really work in the colors, but, you know, until a broke bitch can afford more, use what you got. I am going to be going into the color Mixed Emotions right here. And I am going to be taking, it is actually also a brush that I got with them as well. It is the Kara K39. It's just a little tapered brush like this. And I am going to be taking Mixed Emotions and just working it into my crease. Oh, and by the way, the brush that I used last, it was just a regular Profusions blending brush with the double side. I got in a previous eyeshadow kit. Okay. And now I will be taking my LAB to just blending in bright. Okay, next I will be going in with Tender Kiss, and we're gonna go in with it with the same exact brush that we used for Mixed Emotions. What I want to do is kind of like wing it out in a way. And now that we are done with that, I am actually going to be going in back into my L'Oreal palette, and we are going to be taking this darker brown right here. And I am going to be using just a regular e.l.f. It's just a small headed blending brush. We are going to be taking that outside corner, just kind of giving it that more brown and dimensioned look. Oh, I am so ready for Thanksgiving. Like, it is ridiculous. Last Thanksgiving I was actually pregnant, and I was still in my first trimester, and my morning sickness was so bad. I literally could not even eat Thanksgiving dinner. I didn't eat all day, because anytime I just ate something, it just made me sick. And I was in the bed, and I didn't feel right, and so I had to go to the emergency room, and I was actually dehydrated. So I missed out on Thanksgiving dinner last year. I had to have leftovers by myself. So yeah. Right now we are just going to be going back in with that LAB blending brush, and we are just going to be blending this out again. Now we are going to be going back in with this, my tapered concealer brush, back in with my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous, and we are going to be cutting our eyelid. It's crazy, because so far every eye look I do, unless I'm doing a, do I want to do a matte? Do I want to do a matte? You know what? Ignore everything I just said, because we are going in with a matte. We're done blending all of that out. We are going to be going in back into our, it's actually a different Beauty Creations palette. This one is called Tease Me. It looks just like this one. It looks just like this. It has a lot more shimmers. My favorite would probably be this one right here. But like I said, they do have a lot of fallout. But other than that, they go on pretty nicely if you know how to work it, basically. If you know how to work your eyeshadows in. If you don't use concealer or you don't use primer, they can go on very chalky. But other than that, as you can tell, look pretty good. We are going to be going in with the color Fire right here. And we're just going to go back in with that double-sided blending and just a regular flat brush. And now we are going to be going in with my Essence Eye Blender brush. Looks like this. We're just going to blend this in with each other. I feel like this shit's ugly, but whatever. Whatever floats y'all's boat. And this is what it looks like. I actually want to go back in with this smaller blending brush by e.l.f. and go back into my L'Oreal palette and just go back in with that darker brown again and right here on my outer corner. Now that we are done with that, we are actually going to be coming back to our eyes, but it is just going to be our brow bone. But next I want to go in and I'm going to prime my face, and I am going in with, it is actually a skin detoxing primer, and it is with charcoal. So it is a clarifying face primer. It put about a pump and a half onto the back of my hand, and it looks just like this. And like I said, it is going to dry clear, and I just kind of put it on where, kind of basically just my T-zone where my face gets the most oily or dry because it is winter. But we are just going to let that sit, and while I go do that, I am actually going to go wet my beauty blender. Okay, now I am going to be going in with, I actually use two foundations on my face. This one that I use by Maybelline Superstay in the shade 110 Porcelain, and they didn't really have any other shade lighter but darker, if that makes sense. The next shade was actually too dark. I go in with this one, and I just put a few dots of the CoverGirl Clean Matte in the shade 525 Beige Buff. I just put like maybe 2 or 3 dots on my face with the foundation to blend it out and make it just a shade lighter than this and not so harsh as this one. I just go in with a few pumps, probably like a pump and a half. And next I am going to be going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair. And I'm just going to put this under my eye. And a little bit right here. And probably a little bit right there. And I'm just going to be going back in with that wet beauty blender. Okay, and now I am going to be going in with my Bare Mineral. Okay, I'm not really sure what shade this is in, but it doesn't make my face orange, I promise. I am going to be taking a dry beauty blender and just kind of dabbing it in there and packing it on my face, because why not? Now we are going to let this sit on our face, but we are going to continue and go in with the contour. Personally, I really don't like cream contours. I am more of a powder kind of a contour person. I just feel like the cream contour just looks really blotchy and cakey on my face. That is just how those products work on my skin. I am sure there's probably products out there that works a whole lot better that I just have not tried yet. So don't think that I am just downing cream contours, because that is just how it works with my skin. We are just going to be going in with the shade Honey, shade Walnut. I'm just going to lightly mix those. And of course, tap off the excess. Okay, and now we're just going to do what we did on this side, on this side. Like I said, back in with the honey and the walnut. And now that that has been on our face and baked, we are just going to blend this out. Now we are going to be going in with the blush. I do use the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush, but it is this little peachy color right here. And next, we are going to be going in with our cream highlighter. I am going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills new creamed highlighter that they have come out with. It is in this container because me and my friend went to the mall and the lady asked if we wanted a sample. And we're like, sure. And she gave us two. This one is in Oyster. The other one is in Pearl. The other one is actually sadly gone. But it was my favorite. I'm going to be going in with this Mally blending and little brush. And I'm going to be taking that highlight and I'm going to be putting it right here. No problem. Now I I'm going to be going in with my Stellar Glow Pro highlighting palette, and these are what the colors look like. I'm going to be going in with this yellow color right here, and I'm going to put that on my brow bone as well. Next, I am going to be going in with my highlighting brush, and I am going to take that color that I just put on my brow bone, and I'm going to put it where I put the other cream highlighter. And now all I have left to do is my mascara, and I am debating on if I want to do lashes or not, but I'm going to be doing that off camera, and next time you guys see me it will be with them on. So, alright, bye. I am back for the finished look, and I decided to go with my regular eyelashes and not falsies. I'm not really planning on anything today, just helping my friend's mom move. But if y'all were wondering, I am using my Bad Gal Bang Benefit mascara. This little thing right here was $13, but the original one would go for about $24 to $30, depending on if you get it online or in the store. I got the little one just so I could test it, and it is wonderful. Like, do y'all not see this? These are my regular eyelashes. They're not falsies, and my regular eyelashes are not this long. But thank you guys so much for watching. If y'all could like and subscribe, and give me comments on anything that y'all would like to see me do. But yeah.